Hey everybody, Shawn Kitzman from Synergy Movement Therapy. Today I would like to talk about scars and how they can impact your ability to heal. In the last couple weeks I've gotten 3 clients who have been referred to me that have had previous surgeries. And a lot of times people don't think about the surgery. Like one client I had, she had a C-section, or multiple C-sections actually a number of years back. And to her, it's not something that she thinks really impacts her structure a lot until you talk to her. When we started to talk to her, she talked about difficulty sitting up, and then also some problems with stability in her low back. We initially worked on her for a hip issue. Next session, we're actually going to look into the C-section scar to see what we have going on with that. This weekend, I taught an NKT study group, and we had one of our participants there, or one of the NKTers there that was at the study group. She had had a C-section like 19 years ago, and we looked at her squat, and she had some issues outside of what I would classify as an issue with a scar, but some of the issues, like how erect her posture was when she squatted, were definitely, as we found, related to the scar. Her rectus and her transverse abdominis completely shut down, and we found that we could bring them back online by doing a little bit of work on the scar. We spent a little bit of time with that, but you really want to remember that scars affect the structure. Not only does it affect the structure because it impacts the structure because of the incision, but it also affects the structure via the nervous system. What will happen oftentimes is that scar will become a dominant pattern, and you can release every other relationship around it, but until you had really addressed that scar, it's going to be fairly hard to turn around some of the issues. I have another client that's going to come see me tomorrow, and she had 2 ankle surgeries and is having some instability and pain in her the same side hip. So I'm gonna bet that somewhere along the line that we're gonna need to help her with some of her ankle mobility and possibly stability in relation to that hip. It may not be the first pattern that we look at, but I'm going to guarantee that it's tied in there. So if you've had some surgeries or you've had a scar, like I've worked out with people that have, as kids, they're running out to go out the front door and the screen door doesn't open, and instead of the screen there's maybe some glass on there and they cut themselves, or any other random thing that kids do. Those scars will definitely impact the way that you move and impact your ability to recover from injuries sometimes. So just wanted to talk a little bit about scars today and how I view them in my practice. If you do have a scar, and like I said, you're having some issues with recovering from some injuries, I would suggest that you take a look at it and get it looked at. I would also suggest that you seek out a neurokinetic therapist. You can visit www.neurokinetictherapy.com to find an NKT practitioner in your area, and they will help you address the compensation patterns that happen either via the injury that created the scar or the surgery. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and remember, practice makes improvement.